One of my favorite pieces of media in the entire universe is the cover for The Little Prince. I think about it damn near every day. Each time I see him standing on the asteroid he calls home, looking out into space, I'm immediately placed into a pensive mood. I read and reread the book over and over, imagining myself as him. Sometimes I think about what it'd be like to finally gain the resolve and leave the home I'd been so disillusioned with for years and start again. I wonder how I would feel flying from asteroid to asteroid, meeting strange creatures and encountering strange ideas.
The Mario Brothers are back in the all-new legacy action game Super Mario Brothers for Nintendo Entertainment System. Travel across land, sea, and sky in a never-ending, action-packed adventure that will leave you glued to your seat. Can you topple the terrible Koopa King and save the princess? Pick up a copy of Super Mario Brothers for Nintendo Entertainment System at your local toy store today and take on the challenge. Now you're playing with power.
Since the inception of the franchise, Mario had always been pretty adventurous, especially for a platformer. But it was really in the age of 3D where the creativity of Mario's game developers began to shine. Think of the novelty of games like Sunshine and all the things we can explore in Odyssey. Yet, I argue that no place was Nintendo's creativity more apparent than Super Mario Galaxy. It's in this game where we see the power of 3D platforming stretched to the limits. We're exploring the entire universe. You can do anything. You can travel on clouds, jump through planets, switch your gravity. You can be a bee, haggle with intergalactic toads, chill with Yoshi. I mean, what more could you want? And yet... there are moments when Mario finds himself all alone, floating on a ball of rock, staring off into the impossibility that is space. Even as a kid, I found this odd. Both Mario Galaxy and its sequel have so much to showcase, from all the fast-paced gameplay to the wide variety of landscapes and to its fantastic soundtrack. The Galaxy Saga was always in the player's face. But when the game gets tired of its extravagant persona, it gives us cutscenes of equal magnificence. It's in scenes like this where I'm reminded so vividly of The Little Prince. I mean, tell me you don't see any similarities in these photos. I alluded to it earlier, but just like The Little Prince, Mario embarks on a journey of leaving his home, flying from planet to planet, encountering strange sights and creatures. Even more interesting is that The Little Prince makes friends on his journey, notably with the fox, who he gets so close to that they can connect to each other without even saying words. I find parallels with the fox and Luma, the star creature that Mario owes his intergalactic travel ability to. This, though, may be as far as we can get with the list of obvious similarities between Mario Galaxy and The Little Prince. Clearly, the two stories diverge, and I believe looking at the differences between the two may make Mario's situation look like an existential crisis. For starters, the Little Prince's decision to leave his comfortable abode of asteroid B612 is voluntary. Sure, he had a toxic relationship with his rose, but his journey began on his own accord. Mario, however, is forced into life among the comets and meteors. His entire life, as he knows it, is uprooted as Bowser's gang wreaks havoc upon Mario. In the Galaxy Saga, Mario's intergalactic journey only begins because he's trapped in space. He's lost his girlfriend, wife, baby mama, and with it, everything he's known. I can't imagine how hopeless it would feel to be searching for your loved one among the entire cosmos. And honestly, it just makes this clip sadder. At this point, the story gets a bit dark, and I completely understand if you don't wish to continue watching this video. By the end of the book, the little prince misses home and his rose too much. He misses home so much that in a very poetically represented manner, he kills himself. His love for his rose is stronger than any bond of his present circumstance, and as such, he wages death to return to his origin. This moment of the book is sad, and I think about it a lot. Mario, on the other hand, can't kill himself. He's plunged into an absolutely hopeless situation with no home or sense of normalcy to return to. And that's just it. All attempts at death either land him at a checkpoint flag or back on his spaceship. There's no poetic suicide for Mario. Every time a kid grabs their Wii remote, he's forced to continue his hunt for power stars. He truly is trapped in space with no exit. I think this is the key to finding the existentialism hidden in such a series as the Mario Galaxy saga. A notable feature of the original Mario Galaxy game is that we get to read the story of Rosalina, a beautifully written character. We learn of the tragic death of Rosalina's only parent and how, in becoming an orphan, she loses her sense of home before ultimately accepting that the Lumas and the stars are her new home. There's a really well-made video by Jacob Geller that details exactly what I want to talk about. The addition of this storyline always felt a bit random to me, but maybe with this framework for Mario, we can make sense of it. In every sense of the word, Mario, like Rosalina, has lost the home he once knew and is forced to accept his spaceship and the Lumas who ever so generously took him in as his new home. I don't know if Super Mario Galaxy is supposed to teach you a lesson. To be honest, I doubt it really is. I mean, the target audience is elementary schoolers. But just maybe, Galaxy is providing a commentary on home. We can lose literally everything, and yet, no matter where we are, we can find a home among the stars. Is this sad to you? Honestly, this entire video essay absolutely depresses me. But, I don't know, maybe I've hit on a true conclusion. When we're so isolated that the only things left around us are the stars, in order for us to keep moving forward, we have to make them our home.